This is day 2 of the inaugural R10 African Women's Under-20 Series. The second match in today's action, coming from Stellenbosch here at the Paul Roos Gymnasium field, the Marcotte Stadium. It's the junior Springbok women taking on the San Clemente Rhinos. This San Clemente Rhinos team is made up of South African players based in Strand, and they were cooking on day 1. They have every chance of upsetting the odds against this South African side, selected just about a week or so ago after an interprovincial tournament. This is going to be a big one. Joining me in commentary is Rumandi Porgita. Rumandi, this junior Springbok women lineup, they have a lot to do to overcome a San Clemente Rhino side which plays together regularly, trains together regularly, and we're looking very polished on day 1.
No, absolutely. And what more can we ask for than two quality sides battling it out against each other on home soil? I think it's going to be not only a battle in the front, but also a battle of the backs today.
Well, the two sides lining up, and we will have the national anthem of South Africa before we get underway. Today, players and fans alike, a couple of the Springbok women coming to support the SA Under-20 side, and indeed all of the South African players on the field today. Rumandi, which way do you think this one's leaning?
I mean, it's definitely going to be a battle. It's going to be a physical battle. But as always, I have to go with green and gold today. I think they will settling in nice after Tunisian game, and hopefully today executing on those final touches.
A number of changes for the junior Springbok women. Will that count against them? And this San Clemente Rhino side, no changes at all to their starting 15. I think one change at most. In fact, yes, just the one change to the bench. Number 19, Cuba Ardenser, coming into the squad. Ready to kick off. Melissa Uni gets us underway for what should be an entertaining one. And that's a way to start it. Great run from Fudgy Sun. Stopped in her tracks. Bango! Well, a harbinger of doom, the first few moments of this match for the San Clemente Rhinos, who eventually clear the ball through Kola. A bouncing ball does not land in the clutches of Fortain. A knock-on advantage to the San Clemente Rhinos to Jade Daniels. Now forward comes Quenya, player of the match in San Clemente Rhinos' opening fixture, in which they absolutely trounced a barbarian side made up of players hustled together in a couple of days from the surrounding regions. Rumandi, they're ready to play.
The heat is on, and I'm not talking about the sun today. That was some physical, bone-crunching welcome to the Rhinos. It's exactly what we expect to see from anyone wearing a Springbok on their chest. And what an amazing start to what should be an amazing 80 minutes.
Fine. Sit.
Just finding each other in that scrum for the first scrum of the game. Both teams just over-eager to get into that battle. No stability in the scrum, so we'll reset the scrum.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Stay still.
Scrum feed comes from Jade Daniels.
Release 8, no 6.
The junior Springbok woman looking pretty solid at scrum time to start off this half. Best gets it away. All the players bunched up in the middle of the field. And the ball comes back on the San Clemente Rhinos side of life. Miranda Fortune gets it away to Raika Hendricks. Daniels. Strong run from Queen Anna. Watch out for Nadine Solomon's in the number 6 jersey for the San Clemente Rhinos. One of a couple to watch out for, let me tell you. Gatle juggles it.
There was a touch from Green, knock forward.
So, knock forward call. There's going to be a scrum to the junior Springbok woman. Very physical to start off with. Let's see, Rumandi, if these players can show the clinicality as well that's needed to temper these nerves, this energy.
No, absolutely. We see them fumbling a lot of balls and not really being under pressure while fumbling. So hopefully just some nerves that needs to settle in.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Stay still now. Yes, no.
Some instability at scrum time, but Jacobs feeds and it's played away by Soga. It's gone behind the gain line here. Philly's backtracking and it's also been fumbled now. San Clemente Rhinos come piling in.
Release, please.
This is a side that knows how to play with each other. They were looking sharpish in their first match out, but they weren't facing defense, the likes of what is being offered to them by the junior Springbok women. And that is a flat ball, to say the very least, from Amogelang, changing the direction of attack. An advantage to the San Clemente Rhinos. Well, just as there was an overlap for the San Clemente Rhinos, match stopped by Luvuyo Maklebe, our referee today, for an injured player from the San Clemente Rhinos side of life.
Playing advantage number 6, there was a late tackle. Okay. 6.
Plenty of energy early on at San Clemente Rhinos. Look to have brought it under their control. The tap and go comes from Jade Daniels. Here comes Queen Anna.
Okay, Green, release. Advantage. Number 9.
Jade Daniels going to tap and go again. It can't go on like this from the junior Springbok women. Keep on coughing up these penalties and they can expect to see a card come out of the pocket. The juggle and the hit. What a start to this match from both sides. Here comes Faji San, brought down by Abigail Smith. Now chopping back off the right boot, Kwenya.
Leave it now, you're off your feet, leave it. Off your feet, leave it.
A clear call from the referee. Not adhered to. Jade Daniels looking for the tap and go again. But she must tap the ball. She's been living on the edge of that over the last few months. Now the tap comes. Here comes Primo.
No, leave now. Leave now. Leave forward.
One of the star players for the San Clemente Rhinos last time out. Daniels plays it out. Plays it out to the right. What a ferocious start to this match. Daniels gets it away. Here comes Amogelang. Spread wide by Best. Looking for some gaps. Faji San, great offload in the tackle. Fighting for the line was Hendricks. Dragged short. The junior Springbok woman cannot hold on. The try is scored by the San Clemente Rhinos. Oh no, it's a penalty to the green and gold. Well.
It's a try.
Clear communication from the ref that indeed was a try from the San Clemente Rhinos. Beautiful ball out wide, good hands from the San Clemente Rhinos, and unfortunately, this junior Springboks just paying the price for ill discipline throughout the field. We can see the Rhinos get quick ball from every single penalty given away, and unfortunately, the junior Springboks just can't keep up with this defensive effort.
The San Clemente Rhinos have taken some big hits, but they hit first. Amozolele Kola. She's shown the best form off the tee of anybody here at the series thus far, but unsuccessful with a kick into the breeze. The San Clemente Rhinos lead all the same.
We see a good step from Naya and just getting that ball to her wing, and then good rugby IQ, releasing the ball as she was tackled on the field, and quick response from the Rhinos. See them score that try nice and early in this match, putting the pressure on the junior Springboks.
Melissa Uni changes direction with the restart, and plenty of pressure on Strydom, sees her into touch. Uni, the replacement fly-off in match 1, starting out match number 2.
That is a skillful kickoff from this young number 10, and beautiful pressure from the Rhinos, steering the junior Springboks into touch and getting that ball back nice and early.
Miranda Fortune tricking Ndlovu, player of the match for the junior Springboks in their opening fixture. San Clemente Rhinos win possession back off that line out. Oh, there's plenty of fire out there on the field today. No, Faji-san gets the pass away in compromised conditions, and she's on it again, but it's been knocked on. It's going to be a scrum to the green and gold.
I love seeing the confidence of the Rhinos early on in the game, trying to get that ball wide, try and play out of their own half. Unfortunately, just ball not going to hand this time around, but love seeing the confidence of them trying to run out their own half.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Wait 9. Wait. Stability, please.
The scrum feed to come from Charlize Jacobs.
Stay 9. Stay 9.
Oh, that's absolute punishment at scrum time from the junior Springbok woman. Cutting back off the right boot. Sisonke Hewu. Unclean ball for Jacobs. She gets it away all the same to Mzamo. Mzamo on the charge.
Release.
Jacobs digs in there, gets it out, sends a deep ball to Melissa Uni. Here is Lee Fortuin. Did so much hard work for this team in their opening match against Tunisia. Uni sends it to Phyllis, throws her body into the contact. Opposite direction for Jacobs. Great recycling of the ball, great pace of play. And Ndlovu, she made meters galore against Tunisia. And that's a big, confident run from the number 8, Sinokola Soga.
No, leave it, leave it.
Replacing Bronisha Hess, one of the best players for South Africa in that opening game. Numbers out to the left for South Africa if they can get the ball wide. Moving it through the hands now. They've found a way to get it out there. Mayiche.
Step back, step.
She goes to ground. The San Clemente Rhinos defending their line well. Ekron sends it away to Bengu.
First time, leave it. Jeez.
Jacobs for Ndlovu. Ndlovu so hard to stop.
Lost it now, leave it, no more.
Unsuccessful jackal attempt from the San Clemente Rhinos.
No, 7.
And the junior Springbok women continue on their forward path of destruction. Moving it through the hands now. Bengu, bang, bang, she's in.
And Bengal says, this bus is full, no stopping me this close to the try line. Beautiful play from the junior Springboks. That is absolute gold from them. You see the tight 5 looking for work, carry after carry going in, and Bengo says, no need for another phase. I'm taking it all the way today.
The flags are raised. Another 2 points on the board for the junior Springbok women. They take the lead, 7 points to 5. Well, we promised you an evenly fought contest here between these two sides. The first day's play suggested as much, and here we go with a bang! Bengo's in for the try.
That's going to make the highlight reel of the rest of her rugby career. What a beautiful try. And that just puts the stamp down of what the rest of this game will be.
Let's go. Whenever you're ready.
That one's not going to go the 10 meters. Can hear the calls from the Springbok, the junior Springbok women to leave it. Mzamo didn't get the memo. She comes rushing onto the ball with serious intent. Sent deep for Melissa Uni. She's got a boot on her. She shanked that somewhat, but it bounces before the touchline.
Beautiful structured play. You can see now early on that the junior Springboks doesn't want to play in their own half, setting up that phase and knowing that ball needs to go out. Not pretty, but it's out, so it does the job for this time around. I also saw there was no sniper, no wing putting the rest of the team on side, so we'll just have to focus on that for the next one.
Mzamo. Rather Miranda Fortune feeding the line out for the San Clemente Rhinos.
Captain.
It's gone wrong.
Option scrum line out. Line out. Okay, say mark line out.
Option of the scrum or the line out. And the junior Springbok women choose the line out in spite of the dominance they showed at the previous scrum. They've got Ndlovu to jump, and she is an absolute tower of prowess in the sky. Sinati Mzamo, rather. And well, that's not the way they drew it up.
Unfortunate there from junior Springboks. You see when the set play is just not as tidy as you wanted, that shuffles down to the rest of play. Unfortunately, just not able to keep that ball in hand and just shuffling it throughout the whole team. So just need to clean up their set pieces a bit.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Keep it nice and steady. Keep it steady.
Free kick to the San Clemente Rhinos.
Clear indication from the ref that the junior Springboks engaged early in that scrum, and as per new rules you can't take another scrum. You have to quick tap this ball, and let's see what the Rhinos can do from this play.
Tap and go comes from Jade Daniels. Here comes one of the shining lights of the Rhinos. It is Nadine Solomons.
Stay on side, stay on side.
Tireless ball runner.
On the wrong side.
Infringements galore in the first half. The tap from Jade Daniels just about leaving the hands. Nope, it didn't. She has taken her chances today.
The hands need to leave the ball when you check. Just grab.
And there was a warning about these quick taps, and unfortunately just missing that tap again. Unfortunately, the ball has to leave your hands, touch your foot, and then you can regain it and start the play. Just not releasing that ball this time around.
Well, you would swear it's not above 30 degrees here. These teams are playing at a crazy speed right now. Let's see how this has an effect as the half wears on and as the match wears on. But the attitudes are brilliant. And it's really a pleasure to watch.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Stay still. Stay 9.
Both sides looking for a big scrum. Breaking from the back is Sinokola Soga. An imposing figure in the number 8 jersey. Replacing Brenisha Hess. So the junior Springbok women have some serious options in the number 8.
It's available, use that.
Brenisha Hess, of course, the sister of a Springbok women's player. What about that kick from Melissa Uni? Uni! Oh my goodness, it's an absolute screamer.
That's the second 50-22 for the day, and these under-20s are living it up. What a beautiful, beautiful kick. You can see high fives going all around. Melissa, what a big boot from this youngster. And that promised to be a big future for her. Beautiful, beautiful, getting the ball back to her team, relieving a lot of pressure and getting the ball back. That's gold.
That's green and gold.
Get back. Get back.
Well, the match has started out at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Mzamo feeds the line out, and the rolling maul comes from the junior Springbok women, making meters immediately and not stopping. The San Clemente Rhinos need to get in position, spinning away at the back of Mzamo.
Release, please.
Within
Release,
5
Rhinos.
meters of the San Clemente Rhinos line.
The line.
Alarm bells ringing for the team in green, as the team in green and gold has numbers galore out to the left, but they've shelled it. And the chance goes begging.
That's unfortunate again. Ball just not going to hand for the back line. And what a great driving maul from the forwards, and them really putting us on the front foot. You can see the early ball to the back line, spotting the space on the outside, and then unfortunately just not executing on those last
Make sure you're
passes.
at the back of the mark. Thank you. Crouch. Bind. Okay. Hold on. We've been doing fantastically well for the past since we started. Okay, just please keep it nice and simple. Get the gap, the spacing right. Let's go again, ladies.
Great communication, and we knew this is where the battle is going to start every single time in the scrum. Both packs very strong, very physical, and the technique looking so brilliant. So we know this is going to be a battle every day of the week.
Bind. Sit. Stay still now. Stay still. Thank you.
Jay Daniels feeds the scrum, and the junior Springbok women feed on the Rhinos. A heel against the head. Can they secure this ball at ruck time? Yes, they can. Big hits coming in as Arzidia Komar looks to advance. Just about 5 meters out, they remain. The junior Springbok woman. Away it goes to Abigail Smith, just 18 years of age, the lock. And Ndlovu, upright in the carry, but she has showed she is fearless in the carry and is always moving forward. Cleared away by Jacobs, sending it to the left. Here comes Phyllis. Phyllis for the line. Try!
That's a beautiful reward from the back line to reward that big, big scrum from the junior Springboks. You can see nice and early ball. The call was from the outside. Phyllis getting that ball into her hand, and she can step you in a phone booth. Big, big try. Good composure from the junior Springboks team.
Okay, watch a break up of this.
So you heard referee Luvuyo Maklebe. There'll be a water break in these trying weather conditions, although there has been just an element of cloud cover that's come on after the first match and brought down the temperature from well above the 30-degree mark, and a breeze blowing across the field, making things just a touch more manageable for the players taking each other on here as compared to the Tunisia versus Uganda match.
30 seconds now.
With the shot clock counting down, Melissa Uni gets a clean connection on that one. Oh, she's got a boot on her, Romandi.
What a strike, and the future is bright for the Springbok women's team. What a composed kick to post from this youngster. Beautiful boot. We saw all of this happening, and there you can see the Springbok women team cheering on the future. Beautiful, beautiful seeing them out and about before the game tomorrow, watching the youngsters and really just cheering them on and inspiring the next generation.
And who's your favorite player in that picture there, Romandi? You have any? I know that they're your teammates, so you can't really venture too far into that land.
I was
No, that's family. I love all of them equally. And here we just see that try again. We see the call from the outside for space, the ball going early, and you can see Anushka having great hands forward, getting that ball wide, and Phillies with the hot feet stepping them inside out and getting that try.
So great to see the senior team here to cheer on the under-20s. We saw the Tunisian side go and join the South African women's side at one of their training sessions this week as well. It's all about passing on those learnings. And a coach like Swayze de Bruin in charge of the Springbok women now, he's all about that kind of knowledge sharing.
No, absolutely. It's all about giving back and inspiring that next gen. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what's going to pay the bills next year and the year after and for decades forward. So it's amazing to see them being involved, getting involved, and really honestly, not only inspiring the team on the field, but also off of the field and just getting time together. That's what means more than anything else.
So I'll be honest, Ramandi, before this match started, I said to you, I'm worried about this San Clemente Rhinos side and what they're going to bring to the junior Springbok women. The San Clemente Rhinos looking well polished, the junior Springbok women making so many changes. But what a start to this match we've had. The green and gold is looking solid.
No, absolutely. It's back and forth. And I told you, Paul, I will never bet against the green and gold jersey. It's amazing to see both teams very structured, very physical.
We're back underway after the water break. The kickoff high and taken in. Oh, yeah! Running right back at them is Charlize Jacobs. Every single player on this field has got the bit between their teeth today. Melissa Uni scouting around, looking for kicking options. We didn't see much of that on day one. What a change we've seen on day two, and what a lot of pressure it can put on a team. Oh, that's a great counter, and wonderful hands from the Clemente Rhinos. Here's Gwenzi off the pass from Faji-san.
You got to release first.
No release in the tackle.
And that's been the struggle for the junior Springbok women, is just these penalties that they keep giving away, giving the Rhinos an easy out.
The tap and go comes from Jade Daniels.
Release,
Not
please,
kicking for
leave
touch
it.
on that occasion, the San Clemente Rhinos. Perhaps wary of the skills of Ndlovu and the challenge she can put on your line out. With a towering physical presence and as well as that organization of the junior Springbok women's line out. Here comes Fortune.
Okay, it's a rip.
Ripped in the tackle. Possession turned over. Brilliant defense. And Ndlovu with the hands. Ball presented well. Jakob sends it back to Melissa Uni, who's running this game with her boot at this present moment. Kicked forward for Robin Stratum to chase. Koala can't hold on. Koala's under pressure. She beats her. Oh, the first defender. Stratum could not hold on. Koala's running it back at them. But how about Charlize Jacobs in the 9 jersey and how she started this match? Penalty.
Isn't it?
And I was about to say penalty to the home team, but they're both at home.
Yeah, no, there's also no home ground advantage, but what a great start to this second half of the first half, so quarter. That was beautiful pressure from Melissa, putting them in all the right spaces with that boot. She is really managing this game very well.
San Clemente Rhinos winning their first match 86 points to 10 against the Barbarian side. Junior Springbok women 26-17 against Tunisia. Line out feed from Mzamo finds Abigail Smith. The rolling maul set again. It's looking absolutely deadly. They come rolling forward. Ndlovu fires it inside.
Was nothing.
Unfortunately, just breaking away a bit too early. I think that maul was moving forward and maybe going all the way, and Ndlovu just being too eager to get over that try line. But what a great set of that maul. The structure looks amazing, and they're nice and tight on the maul, and the Rhinos ain't getting into that maul any day soon.
Crouch. Point. Okay, the locks on this side. Rhinos locks, please. Keep it steady. You're forcing your front door to pre-engage now. Let's go. Crouch. Point. Sit. Wait down.
Daniels to feed. Ho, ho,
Cross
ho.
first.
This is where the
Ladies,
battle's going to
can
be
you please
the
keep
whole
it
day.
nice
You
and
can
steady
see
until the
both
ball is
teams
in.
want to get
Okay,
in
both of
there
you. Now you're
early
moving across.
so that they can get the dominant side of this scrum. So this is where it's going to be the whole day.
Both of you is moving across. Okay. Please keep it nice and steady until the ball is in.
Now, if there's one thing that the Rhinos struggled with, it was getting that correct height from their front rankers in the form of Arnel Primo and Lilita Jack.
Crouch.
Another imposing figure waiting on the bench for the Rhinos side.
Bind. Set. Steady.
You see Primo's upright body position there, and she's being absolutely
Ball is out.
cranked as a result at scrum time.
Set.
The ball is out. The Rhinos hustle it clear. Was that in touch first? Indeed it was, before Phillies played it.
Beautiful, beautiful kick under immense load of pressure. Beautiful scrum from the junior Springbok women, but just unfortunately not going all the way through and not able to get that scramble ball. But beautiful clearance from the Rhinos under a lot of pressure.
Sinati Mzamo.
Stay on.
It doesn't work out perfectly at line-out time, but it works out well enough. Bengu takes it in and fires it away. It's all about the junior Springbok woman in the opening moments of this match. Jacobs. The body in a compromised position, brought to ground. Tap and go from Jade Daniels. She's done it again.
Scrum again.
Well, clearly she's been given this mandate from her coach,
An
Justin
illegal tap
Ben,
again.
to keep this play moving quickly,
Illegal tap again, second
but it's
time.
cost them twice now.
That's the thing. She's really doing well to get the ball in her hands nice and early and get that front foot. But unfortunately, just the technicalities of it not working out in her favor. Maybe a good idea just to slow it down by 1 second, just to make sure that the ref sees you releasing the ball, and then you can get going.
Looks like the youngster, amongst a bunch of youngsters, of course, the 18-year-old in the under-20 side, Abigail Smith, is down getting some treatment. How about Melissa Uni starting this match? She did not start the opening match, and one of the most important players on the field in that opening match was Naima Hlachwayo of the Bulls in the number 10. But Melissa Uni showing that she might be the first choice.
No, absolutely. She is the general. She's demanding ball. She's organizing everything that you want from a 10. She's kicking them into the right spaces, and it's beautiful to watch.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Pistol.
Charlize Jacobs feeds an absolutely dominant junior Springbok women's scrum, taking it at first receiver Lee Fortuin. Jacobs, Uni, Felice. Oh, she's got a bit of Cheslin about her. The number 15 for the junior Springbok woman. Uni sends it away to Ndlovu. Identified as the danger woman. She's brought down immediately. Looks like Primo, the front ranker for the Rhinos, is down in the back play. And referee Luvuyo Maklebe has spotted that. Well, Primo does her best work with ball in hand. She can move. And she can move bodies as well. So they won't want to see her leave the field.
Unfortunately, just seeing her go down in that scrum, and now we see the uncomfortability there in the elbow. Big dominant scrum from the junior Springboks women. And unfortunately, just seeing Primo walking off the field, that will be a very big loss for the Rhinos in scrum time, especially.
I was playing penalty advantage over there. Number 3 from Rhinos had knee on the ground. Okay, so we're going to restart with that. Penalty. Penalty, yes, South Africa. Thanks.
And Romandi, it's no fun as a scrum off, playing behind a scrum that's travelling backwards, is it?
No,
Injury.
that puts automatic pressure on you as a scrum off, and not only on you, but on your pass. That will also put a lot of pressure on the back line. So it's just a ripple effect, which is very bad. But I hope that they can, that the Rhinos can get some stability in that scrum, because here we see a penalty towards the Springbok ladies because of that scrum going backwards.
Uni! She's finally made a mistake.
22 was scrum.
27 minutes in, and that's the first mistake that boot has caused. Unfortunate for her, but I'm sure she'll be able to bounce back real quick.
Well, not perhaps the perfect result for the Rhinos, who have been struggling at scrum time. There's been a change up front now, of course. So Gesant is on the field in the 16.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Stay still, South Africa.
Much better looking body position already from the Rhinos, but that doesn't change the progress of momentum at scrum time. A penalty advantage to the green and gold.
No 7.
Boy, these tap and goes. They don't always speed the game up, do they, Ramundi?
Unfortunately, both these nines are just too eager to get going, which is not a bad thing. It's just the execution lacking. But oh man, what a loss for the Springbok women inside the Rhinos 22, and unfortunately just not able to secure that ball.
Stay inside. Crouch. Fine. Set.
Scrum feed from the Rhinos. Well, it was going better for a moment there. They get the ball out, and that's a good result. This scrum battle is really costing them access to the possession, which they work so hard for. A referee, Maklebe, very understanding on that occasion. Not giving the penalty to the junior Springbok women. It's backwards, but it has fallen into the arms of Sisonke Heu. And another scrum to the Rhinos. You can't escape that scrum when it's working against you. They just keep popping up. And the Rhinos are going to have to find a way to compete, much like Uganda in the first match.
No, absolutely, and I think the pressure here lies on Daniels to relieve some pressure off of the forwards, man. Just get the ball in and out quick. You know, sometimes sneak a bit of a skew feed in just to be sure to relieve some pressure off of yourself as well as your pack of forwards.
Crouch. Fine. Set.
A recommendation for the dark arts from Rumandi Potgieter.
Number 1, scrumming in.
They've got a result, Rumandi. You fire that ball under your lock's feet, you'll get something back. The tap and go, well executed this time from Jade Daniels. And the junior Springbok women are hunting that ball on the ground as well. It's slowing down possession for the San Clemente Rhinos, and as a result, the defense has time to line up and fire those hits in, which in the end causes some apprehension amongst the attacking players on the opposite side. Now, Abigail Smith looks like she's got a bright future in the game, the youngster. Now working a blind with not many numbers. Oh, what a crucial tackle effort that was from Abigail Smith, the aforementioned, who's limping away from that position as well. The Rhinos have numbers out to the left. The pass errant, though, and Fudgy Song throws out a dodgy one herself. But almost finding a way through was Kola.
Stay on side,
just across the halfway line. Solomons thought she saw a half gap.
Leave it.
Could not get there.
Leave it. Number 8, offside.
Sweet relief for the Rhinos.
Playing under advantage and luckily getting that ball back after not being able to keep it in hand.
Tireless stuff from both sides. Jade Daniels with the tap and go. We saw evidence in the first match that this energy cannot last the full 80 minutes. So we'll see which side finds it more taxing. And when that time comes that the taxing begins, Zungu on the run. The most positive period of play for the San Clemente Rhinos since their opening try sees Sinoyolo Best, one of the star players from their opening match against those South African Barbarians in the first match. A gobble there from Quinana. We're going to have another scrum. This time the feed is to the junior Springbok women.
And that's so unfortunate. Unfortunately, that is the price you're going to pay if you want to play out of your own half. It's dangerous, and now we see that it's really taxing on the body and on the mind as well. The Rhinos just lacking some structure today and just not on the same page, it seems like, and wanting to attack out of their own half, which is really tiring in the sun.
All good. Is it coming back? Yeah. Let's go. Time on again. Okay, time off blood.
Ramandi, time to take a breath. And a change for the junior Springbok woman as well at the number 9 position. What a start she's had.
Yeah, we see Jacobs coming off after a fiery start, really stepping, taking the ball into contact, which we don't see often of a 9, but really dominating that space, securing rucks, but more importantly, really giving a team front foot ball, quick rucks, and really just being a good player overall. It's sad to see her come off, but I'm very, very excited to see Mbonga and what she can bring.
Part of that halfback partnership that was providing some of the most positive play for the junior Springbok women in their opening match, Mbonja and Tlatshwayo. And Mbonja played almost the entire 80 minutes in that one.
Fine.
Concerned faces on the bench of the Rhinos.
Set. Okay, time off. Okay, ladies, you just came in right. Okay, one thing, keep the spacing right and make sure you don't keep your legs far back, all right? Give her some space as well. Let's go again. Time on.
So this front row of the junior Springboks has been in alignment camps with the senior Springbok team, and you can really see that has really helped them a lot in when coming to scrum time.
Tunisian players are loving their time in South Africa, and why wouldn't they?
Set. Stability.
It's the joy that an opportunity like this can bring, a chance to test yourself against the other internationals in your age group. Front foot ball for the junior Springbok women, running onto it. Sisonke Heu off the pass from Lee Fortain. The inside center leading the team today. Mbonja to Smith. Didn't quite expect that. It's not going to stop her moving forward, though.
Release, please. Release, Rhinos. No, leave that. You're off your feet. You can't play that.
Well, Sways the brain, if he's watching this, will be thinking he's got talent coming his way in the next few years. The kick over the top from Fortain. Works out in the end. It was awkward in a certain way. The line out to the Rhinos.
You can see the clear game plan of the junior Springboks women, that we're not playing in our half at all, and them having a kicking boot of 10 and 12 is amazing thing to have in a team.
Line out time again for the Rhinos. The set pieces have not been their friend so far. Miranda Fortune to feed. And Glovu watches on patiently. She won't even move, and the contest is quality all the same. She is irrepressible at line out time. Mzamo on the charge. A bullocking run from the number 2. Oh, wow! How about that for power from Sinokolo Soga? The Rhinos have possession back, and Glovu is limping away for the South African under-20 side. Not good news for those in green and gold. The Rhinos have their chance to attack, and they've held on to possession there. And Glovu's down on the ground, ready to receive treatment. We'll get a whistle now. Yes, we will.
Injury?
Oh, boy, Ramandi. It's a part of the game, these injuries. But you can see the frustration just from the body language of the big number 4.
No, absolutely, and really giving it all to this team today. You can see the focus in the line-out, getting that steal for the team, and now unfortunately being down. We really hope that it's not too serious, and we will see her back soon.
Also getting some treatment, Emihle Maiche.
Is she coming back here, though?
You can see Ndlovu really feeling uncomfortable on that ankle, and that's really, really sad for the junior Springboks women. As Ndlovu is such a workhorse, always looking for work, always looking for a steal in lineouts, really, really getting involved, getting into those deep trenches of things.
Yeah. And so important on the carry as well, especially so in the first match, although the carry seems to be spread more throughout the junior Springbok side today. Everybody's running with hot fire.
No, absolutely. It's contagious, I think, because now everyone just wants the ball and wants to get through that defensive line and showing what they can do with ball in hand.
Well, some trouble for the San Clemente Rhinos as well.
Blue card. Is the concussion confirmed? Okay. 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 Get a blue card confirmed?
Well. A blue card for head injury assessment on the back of a concussion assessment. It looks like the number 5 of the San Clemente Rhinos, Retabile Khatle.
Ball going forward.
Player safety comes first at every level, at every time. No different here.
You were in possession, remember?
At the R10 African Women's Under-20 Series.
Number 9? Say this up. No, it's their ball. Crouch.
New scrum off on the field to feed the Rhino scrum now is Arendse, and let's see if she can get that quick ball in and out of the scrum.
Set. Stay still, please. Yes, 9.
Cuba Arendse, sends it in, and in desperate conditions, Kwinana knocked back, and the penalty goes the way of the junior Springbok women, taking it to them, Cindy Siwe Mbonja. I mean, the tackle contest each and every time is absolutely massive. Pass forward, scrum to the Rhinos, but that's not necessarily good news.
No, there's no hiding from that power that the junior Springbok women bring. Unfortunately, the Rhinos, even with quick ball in and out, just don't seem to get this scrum together. Hopefully this time around they'll find better way to get that ball in and out. Maybe from a bit of assistance from Kwinana.
Point. Set.
So watch for Cuba Arendse to fire that ball underneath the lock's feet as far as she possibly can. That one bouncing off the front row's knees, and it's happened again.
Number 20, no, it's their ball. Number 20, you can't use your hands.
That's going to be the story of the day, and you can see the front rowers with big smiles on their faces, knowing that they have the number of the other team for the whole day in these scrums.
And it just provides opportunity after opportunity. And the San Clemente Rhinos, they're having the screws turned on them here in the first half by the junior Springbok women. Started out looking like an even contest, but they have grown into this match, those in green and gold, while those in green and black are suffering under the cosh right now.
Come here, 2 meters. Closer, thank you. That's fine. Let's go.
Now Dineo and Ndlovu still on the field, still willing to jump in spite of that injury.
That was not straight. Okay, it's on the outside shoulder. Captain. Scrum or line out. Line work still.
Well, there's leeway given when there's no contest from the opposing side, but I think the Rhinos threw up just enough of a contest there, which is always advisable now with those new laws in place.
Absolutely. Even on your own goal line, you have to send someone up just to be sure. And the Rhinos giving a definite answer of they want a line out when given the choice of a line out or a scrum.
Ndlovu, in spite of the injury, still going at it. Here comes Mzamo. Oh, what a bull runner she is. Slow ball for the junior Springbok women, but they have it back all the same, and they're gunning it for the try line right now.
Advantage.
Another advantage. It's all about the junior Springbok women here in the first half, and Ndlovu on the carry.
No advantage, okay. Live on the wrong side.
No time to waste. It's tap and go from Mboja. Another try for the junior Springbok women. They are dominant.
And that's what you get when you stay disciplined and keep the ball. You can see them playing off of advantage, having that penalty for rolling the wrong side, and quick tap. And off she goes. You're not going to stop her anytime soon, this close to the line. And a beautiful, beautiful carry. This try coming off of penalty after penalty. And the San Clemente Rhinos paying the price yet again.
For 15 seconds, the kick will take place.
Sinakola Soga with a try for the junior Springbok women, and the San Clemente Rhinos now in no rush to get back to the halfway line. This one has not gone the way that they expected after the dominant display they had over a mishmash side, to be honest, in the first match. And also, interestingly, one of the players that played against them in that opening match is seemingly in their ranks here today and coming onto the field with no number on her back. One of the try scorers against them as well, so they identified one of the better players. But great to see so many South African women on the field at the same time. Can the San Clemente Rhinos find a way to be competitive, though, in this match? The clock has gone past the 40 minutes, so surely the last play of the half now. But, of course, we are always on the ref's clock first and foremost. Lee Fortuin, still with ball in hand, sent it to Ekron. She can run as well. The grabber forward comes from Robin. Straight on, trying to keep it in field. A good kick dancing down the touchline.
22. No, it's not. Goes outside. So that's half-time.
Half-time is the call. And what a half of rugby it has been. 40 minutes of lightning quick action from both sides. It started out like a house on fire and ended just the same. The junior Springbok women rising to the challenge of the San Clemente Rhinos, who were cooking on day one. They scored over 80 points and they opened the scoring in the first half of this match as well. However, they came back at them, did the junior Springbok women, especially so at the set piece. The scrum and the line out absolutely immaculate for the team in green and gold, and as a result, they head into the halftime break in the lead by 21 points to 5 here in Stellenbosch at the R10 Under-20 Women's Series, the first of its kind. So it's halftime here at the Paul Roos first team field, the Marcotte Stadium as it's called. We're seeing some highlights from the first half. But in just a moment's time, I'm going to take a step away because we're going to have the privilege of having a little bit of a halftime podcast between a couple of Springbok women. The Springbok women are in attendance here to support the under-20 side, and the under-20 side is cooking in their presence, and we're hearing the cheers coming from the stands. And I'm going to step away from the mic now as Rumandi Porgita, a Springbok woman herself, is going to speak to some of her friends, and as she called them, family.
I am privileged enough to be joined by the one and only Zintle Mpupa. Welcome here to a very hot Stellenbosch, Zintle, and thank you for coming out to support the junior Springbok women.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I feel so much privileged to be out here today, sitting with you as well.
So it's good to have a quick chat with you and ask how's things in camp, how's the preparation going, are you ready for tomorrow's big clash against Australia?
Everything's going well in camp, everything is positive. Yeah, we're just building each and every day. The girls look ready, the girls look sharp, and we're ready to take on Australia tomorrow. Yeah.
That's very exciting, and it's going to be quite a physical battle, seeing as they were really bringing the physicality last week, and we know our team, the Springbok women, are very physical. Are you looking to dominate them physical, or are we going to play a bit with the ball in the back line?
Well, it's also a great pleasure to actually play against those top teams. We learn a lot each and every day. The one thing that they can't take away from, I think everyone knows that, is the physicality. We're going to bring it to them. And that's how we planning to actually dominate the game. And I know they have their skill set is and their understanding of the game is way beyond than ours. But we're really going to bring it to them physically. And we're just going to take the challenge as they come. And definitely there's going to be opportunities as well.
That's very exciting. And tell me about the crowds. The crowds have been very, very amazing the couple of weeks leading up to WXV, and even last weekend there was a massive crowd out there, people cheering you on, staying after the game, taking photos. How much does the crowd help you guys and push you guys forwards in those difficult battles and when it really, really gets tough?
Listen, Ru, playing at home is always a privilege. It's always like you have that extra person on the field helping you to tackle the person, helping you to chase back, and it's really, I'm getting goosebumps every time when I'm talking about it. It's really helpful for the team. They really giving us, they really give us that momentum to go forward, knowing that there's someone that's going to cheer for you. If you make a mistake, someone is cheering for you. So it's really been great. We're really calling out again to the supporters to come out there tomorrow and the following game. Their presence means a lot to us. They really push us to the last inch. So supporters, you really your presence means a lot to us. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
No, absolutely, and that's at Athlone Stadium tomorrow at 5, the kickoff. Please come out, get yourself some tickets for WXV. And lastly, we heard our captain and our head boy of South Africa, Sia, calling the people out. Do you think that's going to help getting some extra numbers out and just motivating the girls, knowing that the men and the captain of the men's side is really backing us and bringing more people to watch?
Well, definitely. There's a lot of people asking already how long is Sia going to stay. But yeah, I really think it's really important for Sia showing that the men also back the women. It really means a lot for us and for the supporters. If you really want to take a picture with Sia and see superb rugby that is going to be perfected by women, not by Sia there. No offense here. But go out there tomorrow, take a picture with Sia and enjoy great rugby.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me and good luck for tomorrow. Take it to them and I'm backing you all the way and we'll see you there and we'll be cheering our hearts out for you tomorrow.
Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
And now the beautiful Rosaline Botha. Welcome here today, Rosie, to Stellenbosch, just in your backyard. Thank you so much for coming out to support the young junior under 20 Springbok women, and thank you for coming out. How's the preparation been going for this weekend?
It's good. It's good. It's tough, but we're ready for the Australian.
Yes. Are you ready for that physical battle? We saw their scrum really being a big part of their game last week, and they're really going to aim to bring that scrum to you guys tomorrow because they know our DNA and our set play is off of our strong scrums. You ready for that?
Always. It's in our DNA, like I say.
And do you think those lineouts are going to be ready for tomorrow's play?
I believe. Yeah, we will be dominant in our lineouts, and I will make sure we're going to get our lineouts.
And are you very excited to play against the Australian team? I believe this will be your first time playing against Australia?
I'm excited and humble, but it's my first time. A little bit nervous, but we will see.
And how has preparation been going? I've been chatting to a bunch of the players and they say you've been running a lot at training. Is that true?
Yes, we've been running a lot, but it will help us at the end of the day. And yeah.
That's very exciting. We're so excited to see you. And just one last message to the fans. We've seen very big crowds coming out to support you guys, and I really do believe they're really pushing you for that last bit of energy. They're giving you that energy, and it's amazing feeling that support. So just a last message to the fans to come out tomorrow at 5 at Athlone and watch you guys play.
To the fans out there, please come support our girls. It's the little things that matter to us now. And if you're gonna support us, we will strive to do our best. Yeah. We will see you at Athlone Stadium at 5 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rosie. And that's it. Rosie and Zintle calling you guys out to please come and support the ladies tomorrow at 5 at Athland Stadium, kicking off against the Wallaroos. Thank you very much, Rosie.
Alsjeblieft, kom, alsjeblieft. Dankie. Ja, ik moet jou bij.
Nog 6. Nog. Als ik ben in al voor jou.
Geen nog niet. Zondag is het ook nog niet.
En die juiste dan?
Maandag naar de morgen.
Ah ja.
Morgen is het zeker nog niet.
Ik wil voor jou een paar dingen uitspelen. En jij hebt de woensdag niet op gehad?
Ja. Dit zit over morgen niet. Ik heb al weer niet. Helemaal niks gestuurd.
Maar als je baar games.
Net is het niet. So every niks gestuurd, maar ja, dat is zeker. Dat is een long is op. Ik gebruik een paar van de gaan long.
Maar wanneer vlieg je terug? Vroeg. Yes. Jy is nou 'n jet setter. Nou jy ry nie meer as jy vlieg sommer net klaar al.
Volgende keer dit is die laaste stap
Wait,
vir die jaar.
ek het met 'n paar gesê. Is dat genoeg? Sy wil nie vir 7 kom werk nie.
Wat wil jy sê oor
Desember. Elke jaar in die tweede week van Desember, dis kyk dan 7. Dis jy wil nie wees vir. 7 is lekker. Ha? Laaste halfte. Ek sê baas jy wil nog staan. Happy, vat ons sy kom. Alles werk goed so ver, Jess.
Ja, nee, alles
Alles op mooi. My paas was met hierdie begin weer voltyds doen.
Ja, kom ons sê ons skiet die ander 21 final en 'n 19 final.
Ja, en as jy vir die boer daar vir die klub staan. Elke klub se met sy eie flyer. Wat is sy rugby? Was maar, was die rugby en elke klub het sy eie flyer.
Jangan kita dan sugi man ali
Dat mense ons om eerder mix en cut as wat jy net stryd. Ek gaan nou nog weer nog goed stuk maak, weet nie wat. Ja. Ek gaan later vanaand om laai rug van jou. Ja, hierdie werk lekker. Dit lyk dit bring 'n ander element op hierdie game. Hierdie onderste kamera werk baie. Maar dis profiling. Dis goeie profiling. Hoe dringend is dit? Kan papa knyp. Want papa nou sê die vloei en hoe almal mekaar nou aanpas werk goed soos dit is.
I know where it made them update.
That's fine, it's good. Erik! Gaan we naar 2 houden, net zo. Yeah, this is our last half, guys. I already come saving you a bit of the run down in the heat, so come join us here in the cooper, in the shade, the shadows. Watch. Okay, camera 2, just a shot like that. Camera 1,
1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Oh, good.
It's go time for the second 40 minutes here at the R10 African Under-20 Women's Series, the inaugural running of this competition that pits African strength against African strength. And in this match here, the second match of the day at the Paul Roos Marcotte Stadium, there are two South African sides taking each other on. One of them, the junior Springbok women, and the other, the San Clemente Rhinos, a prestigious academy who scored over 80 points in their first match. But here in the second, they are under the cosh. The kickoff comes from the Rhinos, kept in field just about by Tiarisha Maritz, perhaps one of the only players from the junior Springbok women we didn't see much of in the first half, as they began to dominate as the half wore on. Breaking down the blind ambitiously is Sisonke Heu. Bears a resemblance of sorts to Kumisa Kawe, who starts in the centers for the Springbok women's team. And she provides some serious go forward, does Kawe. Melissa Uni, one of the difference makers here in the first half, has kicked it out on the full to start off the second. And the Rhinos have a chance at line out.
Unfortunately, just having to work with a really small angle there and just giving that ball away too early. Instead of just kicking on her own terms, maybe setting up one more phase before kicking that ball, because we know she has a big boot.
Miranda Fortune again, and Drovu gets up and steals it away. She is a superstar.
Now off your feet. Use it.
The junior Springbok women have monopolized possession on the back of the strength of their set piece, but two errant kicks from Melissa Uni have provided a chance for the Rhinos to start this second half on the right foot. Here's Faji's son, gets her offload away.
Please.
And for once, the Rhinos are in opposition territory in the red zone. They've got a chance if they use the hands. There's space now to run into. The Rhinos score first in the second half. Zungu on the board.
Exhilarating rugby from the Rhinos. Beautiful rugby, playing it out into the wide where the spaces are and executing it lovely. You can see quick ball out, no one in the outfield for the junior Springbok women, and getting it through their hands, and there's no stopping her when she's that close to the try line. Zugu going over with a dominant carry, and beautiful hands from the Rhinos.
No, it's here. Line with me.
So good to see 30 South African under-20 women on the field at the same time. Absolutely saucing it up out there on both sides. The Rhinos open the scoring in the second half as they did in the first. Now, can they translate this into some competitiveness in the second half? The set piece is going to be the defining factor. Perhaps the best kicker off the tee here this weekend. Amozolela Kola, I've given her the commentator's curse. It's another shank, and it's 21 points to 10.
This is massive for the Rhinos, getting a very good dominant start. You can see them bodies over the ball and ball quickly going wide where all the spaces. Junior Springbok women unfortunately just not folding quick enough to the outside spaces, and Rhinos making them pay for it.
Let's go.
Uni sends it long over the head of Faji Sun. The bouncing ball falls into the hands of the Rhinos and the hard-running Raika Hendricks.
She's first.
Turnover ball. Sinotile Bengu opened the try scoring for the junior Springbok women, and you can see why. A dominant force on the run. Cleared away by Mbonja. Early replacement for the junior Springbok woman, Anuka Ekron, who so shone in that first match against Tunisia. Great hands there from Fortain, keeping it moving, and in the midfield, Phillies comes into the line. It doesn't work out on the outside.
Play on.
Have a knock-on advantage. Scrum time. It's judgment time.
Let's see if that halftime chat maybe helped a bit with these these tough times in scrums, maybe just a structural change or just getting the forward pack a bit tighter together so that the junior Springbok women aren't able to push through the Rhinos as we've seen. Just also the Rhinos being a bit too high at scrum time and that allowing the junior Springbok women to get underneath them and pushing them over.
Bind. Set. Stay still. Wait 9. Yes 9. Ball is out.
Big push at scrum time, but the Rhinos get the ball free. That's a great result for the team in green and black. Elimayo Quinana is in the number 8 jersey. She broke away. Nicole Brits onto the field for the Rhinos. Show some hands. Faji San skipped out. Just a half chance on the outside. But great tackle on Kola. The San Clemente Rhinos have started the second half with great intent. Faji San brought down in a crucial tackle by Phyllis.
Step back, step back.
Sent the other way by Cuba Ardenser. Nadine Solomon's unable to impose herself on this match in the 6th jersey, as she was able to in the first against the Barbarian side. Quinana gets herself to ground. Much better signs being shown by the Rhinos here in the second than in the first. Penalty. And the tap and go. It has been a hallmark of the play from all 4 of the sides that have played today. Another penalty advantage to the Rhinos. What a start to this second half. To make sure this match does not continue running away from them. Quenya, when she won the Player of the Match award in the opening game, the number 7 said she wants to show the Springbok selectors what they've been missing. The tap and go from Raika Hendricks. And on the charge, Sinawa Khadebe played blind. A couple of numbers out here for the San Clemente Rhinos. Nicole Brits was first in possession, but that possession has been lost to Robin Straydom.
Step back. No, you can't put yours out.
Barnstorming run from a player who has been tireless thus far, Sinati Mzamo.
Leave it.
Bonja. Looks like she's setting up a kick of her own. She sends one over the top. Good technique on that. Being chased well by Straydom. Straydom's putting the pressure on. She might just get her hands on the ball. Straydom reels it in. Straydom's running free. She's going all the way. The junior Springbok woman got down again.
Right.
What a beautiful, beautiful try. What a beautiful play from the junior Springbok women. You can see the confidence of going over the top of the box kick, and then the kick is only as good as the chase. Straight on getting it to hand, and there's no way you're going to catch her. There's some kind of magic in a scrum, in a wing with a scrum cap in South Africa.
There most certainly is. The rise of the Power Rangers. And Phyllis in the 15 can count herself in that number 2. Diminutive in size, explosive on the run, and able to make her tackles as well, as displayed on that tackle by Faji San, which was pretty much a try saver. 50 seconds remaining. That's a lifetime for a kicker. Melissa Uni drives it through the sticks. 7 points on the board for the junior Springbok women, quelling the charge of the Rhinos, who must start again.
Once again, seeing that beautiful, beautiful kick from Bonja, and then just the regain. You can see there was 2 chases after that ball, so either way the Rhinos was in big trouble. Beautiful regain from Straydom, and that is a beautiful try.
If you've ever wondered why the coaches say don't let the rugby ball bounce, there is an example. It will befuddle you. It will bamboozle you. Up and away from Nicole Brits. Here is Ekron. She loves a barnstorming run. And her teammates and the Springbok women love to see it. Great to have them in attendance here today. Bonja sends one over the top. Raika Hendricks takes it in. Sends it to Faji San. Faji San dragged down in the tackle of Lee Fortain.
Backwards.
No knock on there. Playing it to the blind, Nicole Brits.
Backwards again.
Extremely quick when she's able to get away. But getting away will be tough today with the kind of defense that's been on display.
Good pressure from the
Yes,
junior
Springbok.
Springbok women, just not allowing them out, not allowing them 1 meter, 1 centimeter to go forward. And then the end of the day, there's only one way out, and that's towards the 16th defender on the field. Beautiful, beautiful defense from the junior Springbok women.
Well, Mzamo feeds and the Rhinos, oh man, give the junior Springbok women a dose of their own medicine, but then a big tackle comes in, an illegal one in the end from Imihle Mayiche. I mean, the defense is uncompromising from those in green and gold today. They are firing through with the tackles from the very first whistle, quite literally. They lined up 3 big hits that set the tone for today's play. Thinking left and heading right is Cuba Ardenser. Playing under a penalty advantage, bodies strewn across the field. On the back of strong tackle after strong tackle. There's a good ping on that kick from Nicole Brits.
Penalty. Okay, 7 high tackle. Just it.
Unfortunate over eagerness, just slipping in there in a high tackle from the junior Springbok women, and that gives the Rhinos an easy out of their own half. They'll have to look at that and just dipping their height level a bit earlier so that they don't give easy penalties away.
Well, the tap and go. And who's there to make the tackle? None other than Mayiche, who gave away the penalty. And a penalty to the junior box. You can't run away from your teammates. You've got to have a plan. You've got to stick together, especially when you've got Jackalers on the other side. Melissa Uni looking for touch. She continues her quality showing here today.
Middle Rhinos, get back, please. 8.
Mzamo feeds. Sharp to the challenge this time, and Grovu drags it in. And now breaking down the blind, it is Mayiche. Mayiche isolated.
Okay. Off the foot. Leave back. You're off your foot.
Oh, she tries to place it back. No knock on. It's come off the feet, and a barnstorming figure of Sinakolo Soga. Try to the junior Springbok women. They're in again. Soga gets her second.
It's raining tries for the junior Springbok women, and all thanks to this young lady, Soga, really putting her heart into the carries and never stop working. You can see her coming out of that maul and straight into work and saying, you're not going to stop me today. I'm taking you with me to the try line. Beautiful, beautiful work rate from the 8. And that's just amazing to see you come out of that rolling maul and get straight into your job.
Much like in the first half, the Rhinos opening the scoring, looking good, and then being quelled by the junior Springbok women, who are showing what they're all about here today. Any questions over whether or not the Rhinos were going to be able to compete with what is looking like a shaky Springbok women's side in their opening match, trying to find their structures, working on those lineouts and their style of play? They've made a raft of changes for this game, and those changes have paid off something special. And now Melissa Uni, with this impressive boot of hers, has a chance at another 2 points. Well, I've got to stop saying those kind of things before the kicks. Not the best from Uni. 5 points it remains.
I definitely think you are the problem, Stubbsy. Let's not call the kicks anymore. Once again, we see the work rate of the junior Springbok women. It's really been a battle of the forwards, and I think the junior Springbok women have been winning that battle, and that's what we've been giving them the front foot. Their forwards have been looking for work to do. They've been keeping up to the high pace game, and that is so lovely to see, and it's so exciting for what the future has to bring for Springbok women.
Just stay on side for me.
Trailing by 23 points, the Rhinos get us back underway. The kick's onto Ndlovu. She can't hold on to that one. Nobody's perfect, Ramundi.
Yes, sir.
But some people are closer to perfection than others. And Ndlovu's closer than I.
And she's as perfect as you can get on a rugby match. She's really been magnificent. She's been looking for work. She's been stealing balls. She's really been an all-round player. I only need to see her kick, then I know she's the real deal. But please, maybe not today.
Crouch. Point. Set. Stay still. Yes, no.
Some stability at scrum time for the Rhinos. Can they maintain that and get the ball out the back? Just about they can as Quinana fires it back. Untidy ball for the Rhinos. Sped on by Mochelang. Now well behind the gain line. They asked the question of Lee Fortuin, but Lee Fortuin is the answer. The kick over the top. The chase on from Strydom. Strydom's putting pressure on. Desperate collect. And the Rhinos will start from inside their own 22 through the hands of Nicole Brutz. Anytime they find a half gap in this junior Springbok defense, there's somebody on the cover coming
back
like a missile to make the follow-up hit.
She's first. Play on.
Turnover ball for the junior Springbok women. Sisonke Hewu getting busy on the ground. Mbonja sends it to the blind. Now they can ask questions sent over the top by Mbonja. And a hard run from Komar. Komar still fighting in a tackle. That's the 22-meter line of the Sun Clemente Rhinos. Mbonja with the grabber through. Turning to fetch it is Brits. Brits under pressure's lost control.
Got it down first. Call and drop out.
And she gets it down in the end.
Good scramble from the San Clemente Rhinos. Really under pressure. A lot of pressure. Amazing of the Springbok, junior Springbok women. Seeing that space in behind and really putting them under immense pressure.
Coming onto the field for the junior Springbok women, Sarah Crown, Kwanga Majebe, and I believe Lilita Vakalisa as well.
4-12-11 sub.
On to replace Ndlovu, Fortuin, and Maritz.
Okay, let's play on.
The left winger Maritz has not seen as much of the game as some of her teammates. And she'll be equally pleased with the way things are going. The goal line dropout comes from the San Clemente Rhinos, and one of the try scorers, Robin Strydom, sends it away to the hard running of Zamo. What a player she is. Mbonja gets it away to Bengu. Bengu! She can do it all! A powerhouse of a prop. She's in again.
Thank you very much.
She's been scrumming, she's been carrying, she's been defending, but she has been playing her heart out. You see a nice and early ball from Mbonja, straight to Mbenge, show and go, and that is the speed of a winger. Beautiful, beautiful play from the junior Springbok women, and that is amazing to see. A forward having that ability to show and go and to have the speed to break through that defensive line. Beautiful, beautiful rugby.
The Springbok women are here cheering on the under-20s, but they might just start fearing for their jobs on the back of some of these performances. Wow, the charge down! How about that? Great awareness, great dedication, running up and stopping those extra 2 points. Never say die, no matter what.
Beautiful ball out to Mbengu, and she had her eyes on one thing and one thing only, and that was the try line. Beautiful show and go that made the defender sit, and over she goes for a well-deserved try.
Well.
Let's go.
The Rhinos flattered to deceive to start out this second half, but they have conceded points galore ever since. 28 points between the teams, and here comes Mzamo. Mzamo on the charge. That's a great tackle. It was Solomons that charged down that conversion attempt, and Solomons that makes the tackle as well. She is a hard-working number 6. Great hands over the top of her head from Mochelang, keeping her wits about her. Fajisan now on the run. Fajisan trying for the outside gap, doubling around the number 13. Brought down eventually by Strydom.
Step back.
But keeping herself in field, wisely so. Spreading it was Cuba Arendse at first receiver, as did Nicole Brits. And then those big hits come through again from guess who? Amihle Mayiche. Bango! Sent backwards is Nadine Solomons. Just when she thought she'd found the route forward, they came back at her again. Inga Stander now, or rather Shondre Franca, getting it away to Zungu.
Step back.
Zungu sets it up well. They're inside the junior Springbok under 20s, 22. And Kharebe
tackle release.
Carries forward confidently. Took it from a standing start, however, compromising that momentum. Brett sends it to the midfield. The player of the match from the opening game, Kwenya, struggling to get any go forward in this one. Brits waits for those defenders to get right into her face before firing it away to Inga Stander.
Step.
Arendse sends it the opposite direction to a Mochelang. Mix up in the midfield. It's hacked through by the junior Springbok woman. Chasing it down is Bangu. It's been spilled. Bangu applies her weight to the situation and sends bodies flying.
Okay.
She is a fan of the rough stuff. She's got the power, she's got the pace, she's everywhere on this field.
There's no way you're not going to say that surname in every 10 seconds of the game. She's looking for work. She's really all around just a great athlete, looking for work, doing what she needs to do and doing it very well.
Okay, do we have foul play? We have foul play. Okay, why do we have foul play? Okay. Was there in head contact? So that's cynical play. Penalty on these happy? Okay. Now there's traffic in front of me. No, it's okay. You just communicated with me. No, I'll just call the captains and tell them what happened. Penalty, Rhinos. Yeah, that's well, foul play, low degree danger.
So we're just listening into the refs having a conversation about something that happened in play. They're saying that number 3, Mbengu of the junior Springbok women, dove onto the ball emerging from a ruck, which is cynical play and it's dangerous. And these days there's a lot of focus going on to player safety, and that is cynical and unsafe. And so the Rhinos will probably have a penalty because of that.
Well, she's trying to leave the scene of the crime. She's keeping her ears closed as she walks away. Well, they've got her right before she got off the field. She's being informed now the referee wants to have a chat. Well, the medical officer is informing the assistant referee she's injured and there's no reason for her to go back and talk. Yeah, it's time for her to, it's fine. Yeah.
Looking at player safety, she has injured herself by doing this, and unfortunately she'll be leaving the field, but can be very proud of her performance today.
Big old kick, but it's going nowhere close to the touchline from Nicole Brits, offering the junior Springbok woman a chance to counter-attack through Doni. Phillies fires it away. And on the outside, Fudgy Sun makes a big tackle. Big tackle there on Kwanga Majebe.
Fajisana has been absolutely brilliant on attack, and how beautiful is it to see her finally digging into the defense and using the touchline to take the player out and get the ball back for her team.
Great steal at line-out time, this time by replacement player Sarah Cohn. They've got some serious line-out options in the junior Springbok women, waking the outside channels. How about those hands from Robin Strydom?
Take the roll first. Okay. Number 12, you need to roll first.
Beautiful, beautiful. Getting that ball back is Sarah Krohn. It's not only Glover that can steal in this team, and that is beautiful. Relieving pressure for her team. Getting the ball back, sending it wide immediately, and getting the dividends from that penalty to junior Springboks.
The ball sent into touch. A bit of a breeze blowing across field here at the Marikota Stadium. Hard to predict this wind, honestly. It blows in different directions and different areas of the field. Behind the try line that the Rhinos are defending, it's blowing towards the screen, and towards the junior Springbok women's try line, it's blowing towards the corner. Quality line out there from Mzamo.
No, green collapse it first.
The set pieces from the junior Springbok women have been first class.
There's the ball.
Moans and groans as the rolling ball goes to ground, and taking it to the line, Melissa Uni. And an uncommon sight, Mbonja. Breaking away, and now a half gap for Machebe. Machebe fires it wide. Juggled around. And very well stolen by Nadine Solomon. She kept her wits about her, stayed on her feet, stayed focused on the ball, and turned it over for her team. There she is, first receiver, firing it away as well. And here comes Quenya. Fired straight back to Brits, who does well to evade the first defender, then sends one high for Robin Strydom. Strydom's going to ask the question here, and she's got pace. Strydom trying to get on the outside. Well, too far on the outside in the end. Good defense from Den.
Electrifying things happening here. It's end-to-end stuff from the fence over into attack, and how well are they managing going from the fence into attack. It's beautiful to see how consistent they are in their defense, and then how quick they are to go into attack again.
Please open up. This is the middle mark. Open up.
Hasant. Another steal from Sarah Krohn. Tremendous work at line-out time. Mzamo is absolutely colossal out there in the number 2 jersey. A pick and go.
Leave it.
Playing it up close.
No, that's 5 meters.
Diving at the 5-meter line. I thought so. Sarah Krohn. She's made that classic mistake of thinking that the 5-meter was the try line.
14, you were in front.
And now offsides from the San Clemente Rhinos.
Okay, Captain, you have an option there.
Another chance.
Penalty where he kicked it. Okay. Penalty where he kicked it and scrum. Okay, which one? Which one do you kick? Penalty or scrum? Yeah. Okay, let's go first.
Ramanda, you ever scored a ghost try like that on the 5-meter line?
Luckily, never in a real match, but at training, let me tell you, it's overwhelming, and things happen that we don't speak about on air, especially.
Which one? Penalty here. Okay, let's go. It's a penalty, guys. She was offside. Sorry, guys. Offside, front of the kicker.
So not a scrum, but a tap and go from Mbonja. Fires it back to the heavy hitters. Immediate turnover ball.
She was there first, I'm happy.
Cool-headed Rhinos team, putting bodies into that breakdown and getting and reaping the reward for it. A really, really high-pressure situation and getting that turnover. Beautiful, beautiful play from the Rhinos team there.
Line out to the Rhinos within their own 22-meter line. This match has well and truly slipped out of their grasp on the back of another potent second-half performance to back up that in the first from the junior Springbok women. Miranda Fortune prepares to feed the line out. Brett's going for the 2-ball. It's stolen again by Sarah Krohn. Mbonja sent it away. The tackle slipped by Mickey Kappa. Mbonja changes direction. Here's Anuka Ekron. Ekron away to Mzamo. Mzamo fights to stay in field. Backwards is the call, and Robin Strydom got a hand on that ball. And Mbonja To the
Backwards
open
again.
side, another backwards call from the referee as the ball is spilled by the junior Springbok woman.
Ball is out.
So they get away with it twice there. And Bonja away to Melissa Uni.
Advantage.
Surely that one's gone forward. And now Nadine Solomons looks to run it back at them.
Okay.
Much like we saw
It's a scrum, Rhinos.
in the first match, these weather conditions taxing Ramandi. It's got to be having an effect on the players now.
No, absolutely. It's absolutely scorching out here in Stellenbosch. And the physicality isn't helping a lot with preserving the bodies. But I think there's only a few minutes left of this game, and I think they will be able to end with a high-energy, high-paced game. We see the junior Springbok women just getting that turnover and immediately playing the ball through the hands. So that's very exciting stuff.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Stay still. Let's go again. Please, guys, keep it stable. Okay. Crouch. Bind. Set. Yes, nice.
The drive on the feed from Cuba Arendse. Successful scrum time for the Rhinos. A great improvement on their first half performance. And a telling tackle. A double tackle from the junior Springbok woman on the outside. They are leaving nothing out there on the field. The charge down as Brits tried to get away from the advancing opposition. Now forward comes Melissa Uni looking to initiate the counter.
Backwards from
She
Rhinos.
sends a speculator over the top. Clever play from Raika Hendricks,
That's fine.
knowing that she could tap it backwards, but it's back in the South African junior box hands with Robin Straydom. Has been increasingly influencing this match.
There's the mark. There's the mark.
No time to waste again, and Bonja with the tap and go. Here comes Straydom. Running into some heavy traffic in over the ball, but unsuccessful turnover attempt from Fortune. Away by Heu. A chance for the very impressive Sarah Crow. Now coming forward is her lock partner, Abigail Smith.
Held up to me. Goal line, drop out.
Unfortunately, just held up there in the tackle, but
Go
beautiful
down, drop out,
defense
hold
from the Rhinos. Beautiful attack from the junior Springbok women. That's energetic, and that shows you that this sun is not holding anyone back today.
Another goal line clearance. Living on the edge in the second half, the San Clemente Rhinos, and running out of steam as they do so. Here comes Majebe. Majebe is running hard at the defenders, taking a couple on. And Kwanga Majebe
Release now.
brought to ground eventually. But inside the opposition's 22 once more, the junior Springbok woman, Mzamo, who does not travel backwards. Solid ruck clearance. Has been dependable in the second half. That ruck ball. Maiche gets past the defender and she's in for the try. She's been making tackles galore and she gets 5 points on the board.
Setting up the phases, securing the ball, and finally the Rhinos' defense had to give somewhere. Njenge going right through that defensive line, really pumping her legs, fighting in contact, and finally getting over that goal line.
And you can see cramp starting to set in. And one of the San Clemente Rhinos players, completely understandable. There's been energy sapping out there. Looks like it may be Fudgy Sun, one of the finest players on this Rhinos side.
40 seconds.
Serious athlete she is.
4-0.
Melissa Uni, got a full 40 seconds to work with here. Plenty of time for the number 10. Uni didn't get a good connection with that one. unsuccessful in her attempts, but take a look at that scoreboard. The junior Springbok women are running away with it. It's 43-10.
And yet again, there's no holding back in the physicality for the junior Springbok women. Going straight through, only a one-way traffic where she's going, and getting over the try line, securing this hefty lead that the junior Springbok woman has.
What a prospect she is, Maiche. The same could be said for many a player, especially so in the junior Springbok women's side. The San Clemente Rhinos being shown up today by superior opposition. Kick is up and away by Ingestander. Well, a moment of indecision there. And knock on it was.
Just getting some assistance from his line ref, and as rugby is, reffing is also a team sport. So the ball go back to the Rhinos, and that's the exact outcome you want from your kickoff and after just being under pressure.
The referee, of course, also been running around plenty today when you've got a match like this. Tries galore, just going end to end in the baking sun. You need your assistant referee's help with any help they can offer. Coming onto the field for the San Clemente Rhinos, Lili Tajak.
Number 1 sub. Number 1. Which, okay, stay 1. Okay, sideline confirm for me. Who's off? 18 went off. It's time on. Crouch. Bind. Set.
The put-in comes from Cuba Ardenser. Pressure at scrum time with the new front ranker, Jack on the field. But the penalty comes to the Rhinos. Tap and go from Chandre Franke. The pass gets away in the face of danger. Here's Fudgy Sun. Fudgy Sun's going to try get on the outside. Fudgy Sun fighting for the line. Stopped short. Big chance for the Rhinos here. And they've had precious few of those in the second half. Moving it through the hands of Franke.
Tackle release.
The junior Springbok women back in position and back in organization as well. Moving it through the hands. Fudgy Sun sends it wide. And Fudgy Sun to Hendricks. That combination won't get them over the line. They still have the tackle fight, the junior Springbok women.
Exciting attack from the Rhinos players, taking it end to end. And really just playing hard rugby, taking it towards the line, securing the ball, and unfortunately just being escorted off the field. Very, very close to their try line.
Play on.
Just about getting that ball back on their side of life. And, well, that's not going to help. Miranda Fortune, adjudged to have knocked it down deliberately. So turning a position in which they could pressurize the junior Springbok women into a penalty for Melissa Uni to clear. And Uni's boot has really signified a change in approach in this second match as compared to the first for the junior Springbok women, who are on fire out there.
No, absolutely. Her boot has been the constant of this game and really directing the game in favor of the junior Springbok women.
Sinati Mzamo finds Sarah Crone again. This time an error comes, and it's going to be a scrum to the San Clemente Rhinos.
They can be less. Were they more or less?
But the stocks in the locks for the junior Springboks are high in number. Never mind that Vino Ubisi came out of the under-20 side not too long ago.
Hey guys, please check your
He's absolutely, and now she's a well-known name in the senior team, and I can really see prospects here in this junior team, people that's going to become big names on international stages. There's no doubt about it.
Get in 8. Okay guys, you've been having nice scrums all day. Please now maintain the gap, okay? Let's go in. Get the spacing right, ladies. Crouch. Bind. Sit. Stay still. Stay still. Yes, man.
Big scrum this for the Rhinos. Can they hold up under the face of the pressure of the junior Springbok women? Yes, they can. Cuba Arendse breaks away. Now sent to Hendricks, standing at first receiver. It goes backwards, so the chance still alive.
Please now, please.
And that's tackle fight. Arendse away to Lilita Jack. Gets moving forward, brought down at the gain line pretty much and fired away by Quenya. The San Clemente Rhinos holding on to possession for the time being. Can they put a couple of phases together, find a gap in this defense? Lilita Jack.
It's available, use that.
Targeted and felled. Cuba Arendse, dummies right, goes left, finds Zungu. Well, she's going to have to start from deep now. What a run!
Leave it now, 9. Leave it to 1.
I believe that's Den in the numberless jersey.
Step back, step back, step back.
Slow ball.
Use that.
Extremely slow ball for Cuba Arendse.
Vantage.
And they've squandered the opportunity. And here comes one of the try scorers, Maiche. She gets it away to Majebe. Isolated Majebe tries to fire it out for Mzamo, and it results in a mistake. A scrum put into the San Clemente Rhinos, and those lungs have got to be burning out there now.
No, the bodies are aching. It's been absolutely sensational. It's been end-to-end stuff. It's been the big hits and the big carries. It's beautiful rugby out there today, and you can see that the bodies are starting to feel those big hits now.
Thank you. Crouch. Bind. Sit.
It's been a tale of woe at scrum time for the San Clemente Rhinos, but they hold on for dear life yet again. But just look at how compromised that ball is. Trying as they might to get it free from the back of the scrum, they will have a chance to attack, although they are on the back foot to get started. Cutting back in field, Raika Hendricks. Hendricks almost found a seam.
Release now, release please.
Arendse changing direction for Miranda Fortune. They've got some space on the outside. They're just struggling to get it into those channels as that rush defense is compromising all of their opportunities out wide. And now it's Zungu on the charge. Chopping back in field. The never say die. Den.
There's the ball. Stay inside.
Cuba Arendse with the bouncing ball for Quenya. And Quenya sends it to Nicole Brits. Still firing up in the defensive line, the junior Springbok woman. Arendse attracts 2 defenders. They need quick ball now, the Rhinos, to capitalize on any gaps they might have created through attracting those defenders. But Lilita Jack can't hold on, and time is ticking away for one and all.
Last play, Lena.
Unfortunately, that has been the story for the Rhinos, keeping the ball safe, but playing too many phases without going anywhere. It's a tough day for the Rhinos packed in the scorching sun of Stellenbosch today.
She's done? Oh. You're offside, get back. Thank you. Let's go. Get the setup right. Crouch. Bind. Set. Stay still. Okay, please, there's a lot of movement now until the ball is in. Please, okay. Stability, stay square and stable until the ball is in. Let's go.
You can hear the ref asking for a bit of more stability, as those bodies are definitely feeling the heat and feeling the 80 minutes that has passed. Just more stability in these
Second
scrums.
row in. Crouch. Bind. Okay, guys, please, the locks, the second row and the number 8, please be aware. Now you... What is happening? No, that is fine. That is fine. Can't keep on resetting the whole day. Let's go. Crouch. Touch.
This is it, last set play of the game, fed in by the impressive Cindy Siwe Mbonja. Mbonja breaks to the blind, chips over the top for herself to chase. Mbonja's after it, it's all on the bounce. Brought in by Cuba Ardenser, still bouncing loose. Mbonja's after everything.
Step back, 13, step back.
And the San Clemente Rhinos will start from deep inside their own territory now, looking for gaps, and gaps have been found. Here comes Chandre Franca. Franca's got one to beat. Brought down in a crucial tackle by Uni. She gets a pass away to Zungu. Zungu's on the fly. She's in again. What a way to cap off proceedings here for the San Clemente Rhinos.
Never say die attitude of the Rhinos. What a beautiful play. Zungu really working on and off the ball throughout this whole game, running that supportive line, and a beautiful, beautiful pop off the ground into Zungu's hands, and straight ahead she goes all the way to the try line. Absolutely deserving of that reward that she got.
It's going to happen now. It's going to happen. It's going to be what it's going to be.
Still have 60 seconds.
Yeah. So one final act in the match
6-0
will fall to Inga Stander, who's going to line up the conversion attempt for a Rhinos team which has refused to go away in this game. They have fought tooth and nail for everything they have struggled to gain. Or they will go down, but they will not go down in flames, and they'll have one final opportunity to put another win on the board on Tuesday. And the idiosyncratic style of Inga Stander. She's got that technique, the Dan Bigger-esque dance. Unsuccessful with the conversion attempt, but that's the final whistle. Another entertaining day's play here at the inaugural R10 African Under-20 Women's Series. What a pair of matches it has been, ending in victory for the South African Under-20 ladies against the San Clemente Rhinos, who scored over 80 points on day one but have struggled their way to 15 today. So much talent available in South Africa and all across Africa. Join us again on Tuesday, but we're about to have some words with the shining stars from today's matches. But for now, from me, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you. Okay, I'm very happy.
We had a big weekend, so I thought I'll try to pay you.
Thank you. Remande.
Hello. How do you pronounce your name?
Sinati.
Sinati, and your surname?
Mzamu.
Mzamu. And that is us. Huh? And that is us for today. Second game of the second day of the R10 African Under-20 Women Series. And I am joined today with the player of the match of the winning team, the Junior Women's Springboks, Mzamo, the hooker of the Junior Springboks. Handing over the trophy today is the HP manager of the seniors team, Lynn Cantwell. You can get your trophy. Mzama, tell me all about the energy and the atmosphere of this tournament so far.
It's a really great experience to have. I mean, playing for the whole South Africa, getting chosen over 200 people, and you become the best 28 squad. So I feel like I'm privileged. I'm very grateful to have this experience.
Oh, definitely, Mzama. And tell me about your game today. It was very physical up front, but you were able to play 80 minutes, scrumming, mauling, all of that. How tough was it out there today?
It was really tough. I didn't even think I would be a man of the match. This is a surprise for me. I thank everyone who supported me, the motivation I got, everything. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Mzama, and go rest up and good luck for Tuesday's game.
Thank you so much.
And now I am joined by the winning captain of the Springbok junior team. Hello, how has it been? How has this tournament been, and what has it meant to the team?
This tournament has been a tough tournament since the storm on Monday. Today has been extremely hot out here, but the girls, we mentally and physically prepared ourselves for this day, and as I can say, we fought really hard no matter what the weather conditions was. It was extremely hot. Some of the girls were struggling, and I would like to say that this was I'm extremely proud of my team for fighting through.
And just tell me, what is things that you would want to work on in the next couple of days before Tuesday's game?
I would just like to work on a few things, the things that we are struggling, like our folding, our calls, so that we can be a bit specific, and clarity on where and how we should play the ball when it comes to playing our calls.
Thank you so much, and well done on a solid performance today.
Thank you so much.
And joined now by the losing captains of the San Clemente Rhinos. How was today's conditions? Did the conditions play a role in a tough physical game, and you guys just lacking a bit of energy today?
Yes, I think the weather played a big role because of the sun. There was a lot of heat, and I think we got tired quickly, but the fight was good.
And what is something positive that you're going to take out of today's game and work on to be sure that Tuesday's game is going to be a cracker?
Our set pieces, how we scored our tries, they were beautifully built up, and I'm so proud of my girls for building up a good game.
Thank you so much, and well done for fighting till the very end. Good luck for Tuesday and all the preparation.
Thank you so much.
And now we are very privileged to have the HP manager of the Springbok women's senior side, Lynn Cantwell.
I'm going to give you first.
Hello, Lynn. Thank you so much for joining us. Please tell us and walk us through what a tournament like this will mean for the feeding system and for the future of the Springbok women.
Yeah, look, we're really excited. Over the last 3 or 4 years, we've been able to get a junior program together, but it's been a week camp and one game, and a game that they've usually won by 40, 50 points, whereas we wanted to try and get 2 or 3 more games. We wanted to get them in camp for 2 weeks to feel what it's like to be in a competition. And we know competition is not just about competing for this 80 minutes. It's about being in camp, being away from home, juggling studies, following a plan, getting tired, missing home, all of those kind of the dynamics of that. Because we think 2025 World Cup is only around the corner. You know, there might be some space for some of these juniors in that squad to transition into what they can be in the future. And we're rebuilding from a sevens point of view as well. So the coaches have had a lot of players and a lot of talent to see now at an under-20s level to kind of cut their teeth at an under-20s level to help them transition into seniors.
And talking about the future, what does this mean for the future of the senior squads, for the 7 squads like you mentioned? Does it make you excited seeing the talent that South Africa has and seeing what the future might hold?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, your senior structures are only as good as your junior structures. And I think from a South African point of view, we're making ground on a lot of countries in a lot of ways, and one of the things that hasn't taken off in the world yet is the under-20s, whereas we're already doing that and other countries are doing that. So we hope when there is an under-20s World Cup, for example, we'll be really well positioned to be able to compete hard in it. But as I said, it's all about the pipeline. You know, we have a Vina Ubisi, by Handre Dolph, a Mary Zulu. They've all come from under-20s in the last year or two, and now they're already in senior shirts, and that's a really, really good sign. So hopefully a great sign for the future. And even if they don't transition into a senior shirt, you know, please God, they've had a great experience in the Springbok jersey, and you know, they can transition into coaching or refereeing or just be, you know, people that love rugby like we do. There's plenty of space for everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time, Lynn, and thank you for everything that you do for women's rugby in our country.
My pleasure.
That's all from us for day 2 of the Rugby 10's African Under-20 Women's Series. Thank you so much for joining in, and please catch us on Tuesday.